Here are the parts that are going to come in the kit. Here's the rack deck, the rails, and the pieces and part. Well, actually, that's the shoe. We got some industrial strength Velcro, 2 Velcro strips to go in the rear slots on the shoe, 6 neodymium magnets, 4 wood screws to fasten the deck down to the existing M frame in the Funcub XL. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to need to take a step bit or some sort of way to countersink that, and countersink some holes so the flathead wood screws fit flush with the deck, so the shoe can slide over it. What else we got? We have a 440 nut and bolt for the gate. This is the CG fence, CG positioning fence. That's the gate, and that's the shoe. These little guys are the teeth that go in these little slots here. They hold the pawls into position on the side, which is this part. Little wrench there. Those are the parts. Will come in the kit, and you'll see the building of this afterwards, or coming up. Okay, in this clip, we're going to put together the rack deck. This is what we want to end up with it looking like. The pawls put together with the 440 quarter Allen heads at the rear here, the black ones, the magnets, and the little teeth. So we're going to end up with that, and all together with its associated battery tray. Fits in here. Thusly, drop the pawls, and the Velcro loops underneath fit in these slots, and they slide back and forth thusly. So that's what the whole thing looks like together, these two pieces. But right now, we're going to build this. Okay, so we start with the magnets. We're going to do the magnets all at once. You need a left and right pair to mount to the deck. So we're going to face everything forward with the F's. The F's go forward to the forward part of the aircraft, forward, forward. That's the right pair, and this is the left pair. Forward, forward, F, F, etc. Okay, so the way I do it is I like to set them, to get polarity right, you set them over the magnets, like that, like that. Drag it apart, make sure they're flush to both sides. Like that, like that. Set them apart. We're going to do the same thing with the gate, just because it's convenient. Take the CG positioner fence, put it on over the magnet like that, and forward, forward. F is always up. Well, not always up, but always forward to the front of the aircraft. We're going to go like that, the aircraft. Separate them. These are tougher because they're... So I like to glue both sides, make sure they're really nice and flush. It takes a little hammer. Like so. Take the glue. Take the glue. Be liberal with it. Let it soak in a bit. Like to take a little piece of cardboard or anything you have at hand. Kind of wipe the glue onto the surface of it. You'll go over everything a little bit later with a sanding block. Let's I'll wipe them down. Make sure we got excess glue off of the situation. Kick them. Flip them over. Check them again. Make sure we glue this side. Like that. Mash it down in there, smooth it off. Kind of a little bit of a pain, but I think well worth doing, is to harden the plywood at the end of the hinged point, because that's going to make everything hang together a lot better. You know, force it into the pores of the wood, and then you can, you know, wipe it off the excess. Kick it. There, do the same for each end of the pawls and the sides. It's ready to go, put together. Okay, so the right side pair we'll do first. There and there. Take one of the supplied quarter 20, 440 button head Allens by 1/4 inch length. Get it started. Run it all the way in there. Let's get it nice and tight, and there you have it. That's one part. Do the same for the other side. Nice and snug and wear, and that's the left side. Okay, so far so good. We have that, and that. This can move out of the way for the time being. We've got to do the teeth. Right here, there is a little line. Right there. You use that to line it up with this face. And the key is going to go down. Whoops. So that way, use the line to line it up. Make sure you're nice and square. Everything's down on the deck, and that should do you. So we're going to drop some CA on that. And let it soak in and kick it. And do it for the other side. Put it in there like that. 2 pairs. And now we're going to place it on the deck. And what I like to do is use this as a guide to get the right set for everything. And that is a 90. Puts it in a 90 like that. And check it as you go and use your eyes. Get a little bit on there. Make sure it's set, and just go tack each one of these things and make sure they're in the right place and down. Looks good. Good. Make sure the deck is moving in there. Make sure you can open it. Close it. Good. And go finish off the larger joints. And that is that for that. Open. Slides back and forth. Just take the big spots down. Go. And what will help immensely is this, making sure this is nice and smooth and slippery. You might grab some of your wife's furniture polish and give it a squirt, but you'll see how much better this works when it's deburdened. Slides in there sweetly. Or at least that's the idea. Alright. Okay. So there you go. That's a lot better sliding. There you go. That's built. So what you want to do is countersink for the wood screws that are included in the kit. I got my handy dandy step bit here. And I just put a small countersink in the base of, or in the deck, to receive the screws. You see that right there? Just a small countersink. Don't drill all the way through, you'd be in trouble. But you just want to countersink it enough to make the head flush with the deck. And like that. See that? Just that little itty bitty recess is going to help you out a ton, because the shoe will then slide past it easily. Like that. So that's going to be sweet when that goes by. Knock down the high spots. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the pawls up like you would be putting in a battery in the aircraft. That way. Wide. Okay. No. Okay, as far as we go. Okay, to install it, you slide it in the aircraft, put the pawls down a tad, and then leave them up. Slide it forward. Slide the deck forward. I already marked the holes in there. But what you want to do is have the pawls clear the foam. Okay, and then you're good to go. Put it down. Put the pawls down so they're out of your way. And I marked it with a pin. I got from my wife. Turkey basting pin, whatever that is. You see that? Very handy. Anyway, so we put screw on the tip of a driver, and then we put it in the hole that we countersunk. Drive it in to where the head is flush or below with the deck, or below the deck, below the plane of the rack deck. Okay, second screw going in. I'll give you four screws in the kit, because if you're going to use a 5,000 battery, which I think a lot of people do, I think I'll just start designing for 5,000s, and anything smaller is going to fit. Everybody likes a big battery these days. So I'm going to mark the other side. Now let's check the pawls first. So the pawls come up and clear, like so. And then when you install the battery, you just put them all the way up, pick it off of there, and then slide the battery in here. And we'll do that in a second. But let's get the other screws in there. I'm going to slap that down to secure the battery. Hopefully you're getting this. And I'm going to mark the holes that I want to start. You know, just wiggle the pin. Very handy tool. Or any pin will do. So you just wiggle it like that, and that'll give you a little starting spot for the screw. And they are, hell, 1, 2, precious little screws. Okay, set it down in there, get it started. And down we go. There, and that screws nice and flush, as this one will be. Go down with it. Nice. Yeah, it's in there nice and tight. So that's in there. The poles come up and they clear the foam. Clear the foam. Good, good. Pull them back. And next we will install the battery in the aircraft. Okay, I'm going to supply, here's the shoe. I'm going to supply 2 pieces of Velcro. Well, 2 straps and another piece of industrial Velcro for your battery. You put the battery in with however you like it. I like the hooks there and the fuzzy on the battery because you handle the battery more. You know, place the battery on the shoe. Center it up is always best, and then come over with the Velcro. You have to snip it to length, but it's just as there's an added safety. Come over there. Actually, it should be a little tighter. I'm going to snip it a little bit more so I can not pull it around the corner like that. These 2 little guys slide in slots in the deck. Let's move that over here so you can see that. They are right there and there. Those twin slots right there, except these little extruding pieces of Velcro. But anyway, that's ready to go in. It pulls up, battery in, drop it down in. It's sliding back and forth nicely for CG adjustment. However big a battery you got. I can get this. This is a 4500 6S or 6S 4500 milliamp hour battery, Turnigy, and I can get back to slot 6, and that's putting the battery all the way against the back of the foam. Down with the pawls to secure the battery, and there you are. You can slide it. It's pretty tight in there. You can pick up, well, not the whole plane, but you know, at this point we can pick up the foam. I think that's pretty secure in there. You can raise the gate and slide it forward. Not that you're probably going to need to. Don't know where the CG is, but I've heard it's, you know, you got to slide the battery all the way back. But you do have some adjustment for smaller batteries. You want to make sure that gate's all the way down into its receiver. The tongue in the slot all the way down. The magnet will hold it in place, and the pawls will hold the shoe in place. And that's how it goes in the aircraft. Hopefully I wasn't in the way completely. To get it out, you pull the pawl, this little handle on the pawl in towards the aircraft and up. Same on the other side. In and up. Clear them that way. Pull the gate up, and out it comes. Just like that. Slide it in, slide it between, pawls down, gate down, most critical. And there you are. Gate up, pawls up. There we go. Okay, that's it. Bye.